really good today. Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, you know what time it is? Red Zone Rant, we're live, let's get it. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. CST, bringing the heat. You ready? You ready? Step in the booth, it's a lyrical race. Red Zone Rant, we own the space. Ain't no holding back, turning up the flame. Opinion so hot, chill in your name. Topics that matter, streets on our backs. Spitting truth bombs, no time for acts. In the zone, we're live with the team. Red Zone Rant, it's a passionate dream. Every heartbeat, every tone is supreme. Join the movement, unravel the scheme. In the zone, where we ignite. Every Wednesday night, keeping minds in sight. Red Zone.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Red Zone Rant. Not everybody's seeing us. Looks like we got a couple.
I was going to say, I think we're good now.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, because I think the issue is when us and JB hit it at the same time, it fucks it up. But if we're like a couple seconds off, it fixes.
Yeah, it's showing everybody's on. Everybody's checked. So, all right, we good. We good. Welcome to the Red Zone Rant. What's up, everybody? Anybody got a rant? No?
Or do you got one?
Well, I would just say my rant is the Bear fans actually think that Cat Williams is actually a fucking starting quarterback. Tell you the truth, the dude sucks, man.
Here we go.
You know. To me, I think Cal Williams needs to be like a backup, more likely. I mean,
what is this? Queen of Premier? What's up, Queen? That's a new one. Go Pack, go! All right, let's hear it, bro. What do you got? That's it? That's all? Because I'll add to this. I mean, Caleb.
You can add all you want.
Caleb sucks.
I
mean, let's just look, man. He's a top five. He's a bottom five weenie in almost every category.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, bro, he just like rounds out the basement that's how his first year went. Now, will he be like that next year? I don't know, but I'm not giving him nothing, no props until he shows me. What they just said about him in OTAs, he's missing guys, he's throwing the ball out sidearm, he's not even getting close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's OTAs and it's a new coach, it's a new system. I'm not saying that's how it's going to end up being, but it sure ain't a good start.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. What is this?
No, God.
We are winning the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
There you go.
Super Bowl.
He puts that in there. That's his like insurance policy right there. Caleb would be in the nail salon. Yeah, that's the only reason they got the deal done in Arlington is because they promised to put a nail salon right there at the when you come in the gate.
Yeah.
At the stadium, bro. They need it. Yeah. The females are the female. I mean the the Ken Dobbs of the need their nails done before the game.
I just don't see him. He doesn't have the reading defenses. He holds the ball way too long. And then I was just listening to a Bears show just before I came on here, and they're talking about it wasn't the offensive line. It's the offensive line, all this shit. It's like, why is you always blame the offensive line? But once that quarterback leaves, like Fields and what's the other one? Fucking God damn it, one before fucking Fields.
Oh, Trubisky.
They always blame the offensive line, and then also when they leave, no, it was a quarterback. It was a quarterback. They do it every fucking quarterback. You know what I mean?
Bro, it was always the O-line. It was always the quarterback. It was always bro.
So what do they do in the offseason? They go out and they go get these fucking washed up fucking players, man. They went out and got Thuney, which you see him towards the end of the season. He was not good at all. He got fucking roasted. He gave up a lot of sacks towards the end of the fucking season. And then you got that Jackson. He can never stay fucking healthy. And their center can't stay healthy. It's just, I mean, they said they fixed their O-line, but did they? To me, it looked like a lot of Band-Aids, I
mean, they put 4 guys on the O-line. 4 guys on the O-line, 2 guys on the D-line. Yeah. They added a tight end.
Rogers had a perfect statement on the Bears with the O-line there about the guys that they've brought in.
Yeah.
That we went. He was talking about as the Jets. that we went out, we got these veteran offensive linemen just like the Bears did, and it looked real good on paper, just like the Bears, and it didn't perform anywhere near like we thought it would, just like the Bears will.
Tony's not washed up, really? Really?
mean,
Go look at the last 5 games of this fucking. Yeah.
I mean,
go,
Mike,
go
I'm
watch
not
the
gonna
Super Bowl.
I'm not going to say he's washed. I'm just going to say that that John's not wrong.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
there's
on
there's
the
merit
tail end
for
of
it.
his career.
He played down. Yeah, he played down towards the end of the season. But whatever the reason was, it's not wrong though.
Wait, Isaac, do you got some inside information here? Did they already file the new tax report with the IRS?
Look, what's up, A-Dub?
Yeah,
What's
that's
up, fellas?
the only reason why they didn't come today is, as a matter of fact, because Casey got hurt. They're looking for themselves. Their agents pretty much told them, don't do nothing. Yeah, I think even the Packers don't. Let's just get this settled first.
And I also read somewhere they already missed it. Like they get bonuses for showing up to these, even though they're not mandatory. They're just and they missed so many days already that they weren't going to get their bonus anyway. So why show up, and not even get paid a bonus? You know what I mean? So I understand that. I mean, bro, look,
to me, it's no big deal.
How we all handle our money and shit. You do the same thing. You know what I mean? Do the same thing. Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Fucking Bob Dole, man. Thank God for that fella, right? Come on, man.
Bob Dole likes to hear Bob Dole talk about Bob Dole.
I just say the name Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole. The fuck? God damn it, Isaac. Always bringing up the nonsense.
Oh.
As long as you ain't listening to Silver Spoon, you're doing good.
You're doing good. Doing good. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad OTAs are here. That's just one more step. Deadline football. It's one more step. That's the first one. I think we got one more. We got like a month. Training camp was announced today, July 23rd, right? Or 27th. What was it? One of those days? Bill announced it this morning on the Daily Show. But training camp's here, fellas. It's going to be here before you know it.
Yep.
All right. Well, I got a fucking rant for us.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Uh-oh. Look out.
What I want to know is all these fucking other NFC North rivals there that are sitting there trying to act like winning 2 Super Bowls over 30 years is some horrible, thing that, you massively underachieved when none of them besides the Bears even sniffed the Super Bowl in that timeline. And how many different teams do you see not make the Super Bowl over that period? The NFL and NFL fans got way too spoiled watching Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes get these multiple Super Bowls like this is a normal thing. That's the outlier. Us getting the 2 Super Bowls in 30 years, I don't know, it seems like a pretty damn good achievement to me.
Actually, we went to 3 Super Bowls and won 2 of them.
Well, I don't count it when we only sniff one. I only count.
We've been there. The Lions can't even get there. They can't even sniff a Super Bowl. So.
I was gonna say this is Green Bay. We only count it once the championship is the case.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Ken, I love it, bro.
And let's be clear about something. That kind of trolling is just, for me, a contradictory kind of thing, especially when the people who do this kind of trolling, talking about what we weren't able to do with 2 Hall of Fame QBs, they haven't done any better than even then.
Yep.
How many Hall of Fame QBs have our division rivals played with and still not done anything?
Oh, but come on. Trent Dilfer and Aaron Rodgers have the same amount of rings.
Bro, I mean, let me ask you this. How do you say anything at all about another team if you can't even do the same thing they've done? How are you talking shit on us having only 2 Super Bowls in the 2 times in the 30 years we've had our 2 when you haven't even got close? Never done it.
Yep.
I mean, how do you even talk to another team and talk shit on them? I don't get it, bro.
Hey, I just let folks have their way to be contradictory to stick their foot in their mouth when they do that, because
Yeah.
my attitude about it is nobody talks smack about us without making themselves look idiotic. Much
Yeah.
less people from the Bears fan base at times.
When's the last time the
give me 1 second,
Yep.
Gordon, I'll let you go. I was gonna say what all this reminds me of is remember back when you were in high school and the kid that got the first car there, everybody was oh so jealous. And, oh, mommy and daddy bought you a vehicle. Don't matter how the hell it happens as long as it got here.
Yeah. See, one thing about it's like the Packers. Like, when's the last time we were in the fucking basement? I think what 2005. When's the last time we were in the basement?
And Isaac, I'm gonna take the under there. I'm gonna say week 3.
Week 3, he's sniffing his.
I'm saying week 1. I think right off the bat.
Right off the bat, he's gonna be sniffing the jog.
Yeah. Golden's got a big day against fucking Lions week fucking secondary.
Yeah, I try to call him so right now. I got no rings. Got no rings. That's right. Got no rings. Man, I mean, look, the Bears. I mean, all right. I mean, guys, we have to. We cannot forget the Bears are on their 40th anniversary. 40th of their very one and only Super Bowl.
Man, were you alive for then? Because I know I sure wasn't.
I don't think I may have been born a year after that happened.
Yeah.
I was 15 years old then.
So John, me and you was in high school. We was in high school. I was in a Chicago high school when that shit happened.
Yeah,
bro.
we had to watch it shuffle and everything. Like, what the
God.
hell?
Yeah, the Super Bowl shuffle. You
We
guys
had to,
got
it was
scared.
over and over in the commercials. Like, come on. Are we serious? I gotta keep on watching this crap.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, and here's what's funny when I think about that. There's one less Bear fan that I found very delusional talking about any team that went to the Super Bowl for Green Bay was nothing more than just a one-hit wonder. And my thing is like, how can you talk about one-hit wonder when the team that you're rooting for was just that kind of team from 1985? Like, what did you do since then? You never made it to another Super Bowl since then. So how can you talk about one-hit wonder when you were no different in your own way? It's
Where,
like
you don't where's last playoff?
The year after.
2010? When's the last playoff game? When? 2010, wasn't it?
Yep, that was their last play. The last time they won a playoff. The last time the Bears won a playoff game was when we had our Super Bowl run.
Yep.
Marty McFly saw the Bears Super Bowl.
Oh man.
15.
Yeah, it's on VHS, you know.
I mean, you can see there's archives of it. There's archives of it.
But you have to go like into rummage sales and find that kind of shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And how funny is it that certain things were not even invented the last time the Bears won a Super Bowl? Like back then, you didn't know about cell phones. You didn't have Google back then. The only time you could watch a Super Bowl for them was on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totally.
And I was remote control. I had to go turn my own TV and crap.
Yeah. Shit, back in the day, I had a TV on top for a picture and a TV on the bottom for sound. What are you talking about?
Yeah. See, like back in the day, we were talking on CDs to talk to each other. We didn't have like this.
Hey, quick question: when you think about those televisions back then were they still black and white when the Bears won a Super Bowl?
I think colors.
They were color. They were color.
They started coming to color.
Yeah, they were color back then. I hate to admit it, but
just barely though.
Barely. Yeah. And there were no flat screens. That's for damn sure.
No.
Your projection TV was the size of a king size bed. It was a projection TV, which you just turned it and faced it on a wall. It was huge.
Weighed like about 500 pounds.
Yeah, it was, holy shit! It took like 10 guys to move it. Let's go. Holy shit! Those were the days. Let me tell you. What do we got going here? The Dandelions fan who put on his arm tattoos. So super, yeah. Oh yeah. Who was that? Who did that? I want to know. I want to know who did that. Then they did. He doubled down and crossed it out, Scott, and put the next.
Yeah.
Double down. Like, yeah, we got it somewhere, man. We got.
I gotta switch the studio real quick for. I think it's in this one.
Well, you can't tell. There's 4 of us. We got the screen.
That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Funny how the Bears have all these quarterbacks, and Rex Grossman took them the furthest in the modern era, right, man? They always say, "How about that Rex Grossman?" I go, "Look, you guys only can remember for 1 or 2 games."
Here we go.
All right, there you go.
Only lines, man.
Look, he crossed it out, bro.
Now you got crossed it up again now.
Yeah, look, yeah, he's gonna have to. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's done it. Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I bet he had to update that tattoo a bit too, because the year you might have got it, it didn't even come to pass.
It's not going to happen this year.
It ain't gonna happen at all.
I still haven't forgot. I still hadn't forgotten. Didn't Darcy have a post about a year where the Lions were going to win a Super Bowl that didn't age well?
Yeah, well, I'll give Darcy this. He got it half right. He said they were going to turn around and win the division, which they have, but they were supposed to win the Super Bowl, and they did not.
Yeah, this is Detroit Lions right here.
The most naive fan base. Yes. Totally. That's Darcy's arm.
No, Isaac, it couldn't have been Darcy's arm. It didn't have an egg salad sandwich at the end.
Egg salad sandwich with it.
See, this is what Ken was talking about earlier.
Lions, Bears.
Can't touch this.
No, they can't, bro. They can't. I mean,
good luck. You know, the more I think about this, is I'm thinking perhaps we should have a segment on the show where a particular song plays called Copacabana.
Yeah, there you go.
At the Copacabana. Yeah, all right, let's go.
I think Ken.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear somebody's playing it.
Yeah. I was playing it. Is called Copeman.
Yeah.
Where's Chad tonight?
That's something the rival fans are pretty good at.
He's probably passed out in the mobile.
No Vikings fans, no fucking Bears fans.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck are they?
They're on the JB show, bro. They're following.
Yeah, I bet it's the NFL roundtable.
Yep.
Yeah, the roundtable. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah. When are the Bears going to be an expansion team of the CFL? I know, very soon, right?
Yeah, very soon, yeah.
If they want to win.
Oh, see, I heard that the CFL had rejected them, and they got to get dropped down to a flag football league.
Holy shit. Yeah, they probably could play for the. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Allowing one player from each team to play in the flag football league for the Olympics. What do you think about that?
You can have our puncher. That's fine.
I'm totally okay with anybody.
No, they're fully insured. They're fully insured, whoever it is.
With anybody besides Jordan Love that wants to go out there and play for it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I mean, that's what Rodgers is probably waiting for, right? I mean, come on.
20, I don't think so.
Wouldn't it be
try out? He's going to try out.
Actually play
he's going to try out. He's going to try out, bro. You know he doesn't have an Olympic gold medal. And if he could still play, he's going to try out, bro. And they would be stupid not to give him a shot. I'm just saying, bro. What the fuck?
So you think it'd be a Steelers?
Bro, that would turn Rodgers' whole thing around, bro. It would just flip it all around. People would have to cheer USA. It's fucking Rodgers. You got to cheer for him, bro. I mean, a lot of people would hate to have to do it, but they would still do it. The Rock turned them down too. The Rock. Wow. Check out the new Green Bay anthem. Anyway, there's no other news. Like nothing else happened.
Not fucking really.
Oh, hey, there is. Brad Holmes hasn't failed, man. He picked up another injured-prone player in Cunningham.
Really?
Yep, another injury-prone player. I mean, hasn't stayed healthy in the last 7 years. Oh my God!
You gotta do what you
Keep
gotta
man
do.
on to that fucking roster, man. Injury-prone roster.
That's crazy.
Like I said earlier, fucking did they get any injuries on that offense? And they got lucky last year. They didn't get no injuries on that offense. It was mostly on defense. It was on offense. They won 15 games on that. Go that.
Yeah, Gummy Bears played. Yeah, you think so? Who the hell's Gummy Ant?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be and the Gummy Bears play.
Oh yeah, play it. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like an autocorrect thing.
They do play. The Bears play it. They got I know the Vikings got two out of country games.
Back to back, ain't it?
Yeah, back to back.
Yep. Back to back out of country.
Yeah. One's in Ireland, right? Or one's in Spain, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers and Bradshaw gonna go at it.
Bradshaw doesn't want Rodgers to be a Steeler.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't.
Yeah. Funny thing when we speak about Rodgers, I throw this question out there as I've seen it before. Is anybody here okay with Rodgers signing a one-day deal to retire a Packer?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
I expected it.
I expect it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna put. Bro, when he was trolling that Bear fan, he fucking said, as Packer fans,
yeah,
we know he included himself in that. He's not anything but he's a Packer for life, bro. No matter where he goes and plays, he's gonna.
Just because I wanted him off our team doesn't mean I still think he's our quarterback. I appreciate what he did for us. And without him, we would have a Super Bowl and all the playoff wins and everything else. He was great for us, man. Bro, but towards the end of the season, I'm kind of like towards the end of this time, it's kind of like, okay, time to go. I mean, actually, I wanted a year earlier, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, if you knew Rodgers personally, you probably wouldn't have talked so much shit on him, John. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I would have said right to his face, man.
Yeah, right.
And he would have fucking said, okay, man, let me take another drink of ayahuasca first, and then I'll get back to you.
And then he sucker punches you.
I was going to say, let me put it this way.
Straight sucker punches you.
Let me put it this way. I have met multiple professional boxers in my life, and I've met Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers has a harder fucking hand than any fucking professional boxer I met.
I bet, bro. They just give you a quick jab, pop you in the nose. Fuck you, John. Fuck you, John.
He'd be like, read me like a defense, man. I'd do a movie, what I'm doing before I even do. Counteracts.
John, look at it. Why couldn't you be that tough when you played for us, you bitch?
I was
say Rodgers was pretty tough for us.
No, he was, bro.
Yeah.
I got no complaints.
He beat the Bears one-legged.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
When Rodgers took over, I talked a whole bunch of shit because I absolutely loved and idolized Brett Favre as a kid. I said because of Rodgers being on IR his first 2 years there with us. I've said that great. We're going to be going from Iron Man to Gumby Man.
Yeah.
And Rodgers sure damn proved me wrong with that because that's what I was worried about with him.
Yeah.
For the most part, he held up. I mean, other than the Vikings breaking him that 1 year.
Yeah.
For the most part, he's done pretty good.
Oh, I was going to say he's had a couple of collarbone breaks.
Yeah. Relax.
Just fucking relax.
Went on a run and fucking got us into playoffs, man.
Right, relax. Can you imagine him telling the country, relax, I got this?
Yeah.
They're not getting my flag, fuckers. Uh-oh. What is this? Ken has Rodgers action figure pen.
Oh no! It's full pajama sets, and it's just Roger sitting there fucking smoking a blunt.
That's right, bro.
He was on a Rogan show the other day or last week, whatever, and he
Yep.
was chewing on these fucking nicotine patches.
Wait, hold on. You mean these?
Yeah.
What you randomly see me pop throughout the show?
Really, what are they?
It's literally just nicotine in a pouch. It's like the chew pouches, but without the tobacco.
They actually say nicotine is actually supposed to be good for you. Just a small amount of nicotine is good for you.
Mm-hmm. Granted, it's supposed to be 6 milligrams of nicotine a day.
Yeah.
The ones I have are 9, and the only time I don't have them in is when I'm eating.
But yeah, a lot of health people do it. A lot of football players, I won't be doing it now.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit, Rogers used to chew during the games.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I remember, like his first 3-4 years or so, he'd do interviews at the end of games and shit, and if he's sitting here like that talking, you could tell instantly.
Yeah.
I think somebody bitched at him though in the head office that, hey, when you're going to do the interview, take the fucking dip out, dude.
Yeah. About it. Ding.
What the fuck? That's just crazy. Big League Chew. That's what he needs. Big League Chew.
Oh hell no. He's not 12 years old.
Come on, Big League Chew.
It's not Eric out there.
It's not Eric.
Well, shit. I can't even pick on him because Eric's not here to defend himself.
Right? I know, right? That's so funny.
Yeah, exactly. I seen that.
Shit about our Super Bowls, but the best quarterback they had, they trade away to watch him win it with somebody else.
I mean, just a year after too. It's not like it fucking took 3-4 years. It took like right after.
No, it was the same year they traded him.
Yep.
It was the
Rams was a quarterback away to win a Super Bowl, and sorry, Goff, you sucked. They got rid of you for a reason, man. And now you're seeing it on the Lions. Oh, but he took the Lions to this. It took him 3 years to get you the playoffs, dude. He needed everything around him to be good, just so you guys can be fucking relevant.
The Rams were one Matt Stafford away from winning it all, and look, they proved
it. And to me, the Rams definitely won that fucking thing, man. But in a way, I can see the Lions' point. Well, we've never been this good before. But Wade, Lions don't see it this way, but I'm seeing it. I think Holmes is actually tanking that fucking team, man. His draft picks, he's giving away like fucking like, you can have 3 fucking threes, you can have 2 threes, you can have a 3, it's always threes too. He's always giving away fucking draft picks all the time, and trying to trade up for fucking Arnold. Was that guy worth fucking moving up for? No. That Tesla, fuck no. 3 fucking threes for that dude. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And then he's bargaining on the future. You know what he's doing, and then he signed all these injured prone players left and right. It's like, what are you doing? You wonder why your fucking team can't fucking function right, because you fucking have your teams fucking on IR. I mean, we won 15 games. Dude, you know how lucky they were on the other fucking games? They had either had the refs to fucking help, or a fucking coaches fuck up on the other team. It's just, he got so lucky last year. It's unreal, man.
Isaac is on a roll, bro. He is rolling these out. 3 things you should not stop. You should stop believing in Santa, the Tooth Fairy, and Jared Goffel.
Yeah, I mean, you see it towards the end of the season when that offensive line was not as good. They actually dropped from the first. They were, beginning of the season, they were like top fucking offensive line. They dropped it down to 5th. And if they don't get it fixed, they're going to go drop even further.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if I gave the Lions credit for anything, at least it was a step up for them trying to imitate the Patriots in a way when they had Matt Patricia as their coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we seen the Matt Patricia. It don't work. He sucks. He sucks.
Well, shit, we've seen multiple times over when any of these assistants go out and try to be the head coach that they came from, they usually flounder.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Joe Barry. He was horrible. Fucking horrible.
No,
Look what happened. In 1 year, he's gone. We moved up 20 spots.
No, the problem is Joe Barry was ahead of his time.
What?
Hold on.
Well, you better make sense of that.
Doran knows where I'm going with this.
You better make sense of that shit.
The reason why I say that is with Joe Barry lining up all our defensive backs out in the parking lot, he was preparing for when Caleb Williams was going to start for the Bears.
Yep.
Who cries?
That's
more?
a good question.
That's a good question.
Well, I gotta see Caleb Williams because he loses more games than anything. And Dan Campbell, I know Dan Campbell cries over spilt milk. So I don't know. It's a toss up, man.
I mean, yeah, you guys were you at the Daily Show today, John? Mitch was like talking. I mean, these are the things Mitch was asking the questions that we've all been saying. Like, you know, he's blaming Johnson for their season tanking, and he doesn't think Johnson's going to be good, you know, head coach. And
well, of course, he's not the only Lion fan that's been saying that. It's like I told fucking like what the Bears couple other quarterbacks. They fucking love them until they're out the door, and then they fucking shit on them. It's just like it's like the Lions, you know. It's like Morton was so good. What could be on? You know, he was with the Jets. He was a very horrible fucking goddamn play caller, dude. He got fired. Fucking. He didn't last long there. And then you went to the thing. He's horrible, dude. And they think that he's gonna fucking. They're not gonna miss a beat. And this dude doesn't even like to run. He actually likes to throw the ball down the field more. They do, you know. It's like.
You think they still try to look for a quarterback?
I think they're stuck with Hooker right now. They're stuck with him.
They're stuck with him. You think they don't try to trade him? They don't try to drop him?
No, who's going to trade for him? To fucking get for him? Fucking kid looked horrible. Fucking last time he was out on the field.
I'd just wait till cut downs and fucking cut them and see who you can pick up. There's going to be somebody cut.
If they were smart, they should have drafted a quarterback in this draft to sit behind Goff. I mean, Goff's going to be $69 million next year.
Yeah,
they're going to have to redo that.
Bro, they're probably the only person that doesn't know that he's getting moved off on is Goff.
Yeah.
The fans may love him, but $69 million is not going to keep him on the team. And if they don't win a Super Bowl this year, why would you even restructure and try to go again? He's not going to win you nothing. You've had the last 2 seasons plus now this one. If he doesn't get you there, you move off on Goff. I want to hear what fans got to say then, honestly, bro, because admit it.
And with the talent they do have on their team, they'd be smarter to go get another veteran. You know what I mean? And then draft one, and then draft a quarterback, and then go get another veteran.
Especially if they haven't been working on somebody. They didn't draft somebody like. Yeah. You remember how Hooker was hyped? Remember that when they got him?
Yeah.
He was hyped.
That was supposed to be the guy who takes over if Jared Goff didn't deliver.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You're saying exactly what they already said they were going to do, and they haven't done it. Mm. Ben Johnson didn't do it. Is it Ben Johnson or was it Hooker so bad?
I think it's kind of both.
I mean, if you're worth your salt, you mean as a coach, you can't at least get this guy to play better? I mean, you're convincing an organization that you can lead their team to a Super Bowl. You couldn't even get this guy to go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna phrase it like this: it could just be that Hooker sucks so bad that you can't turn him into a quarterback. Because you could give me fucking 5 years with Ben Johnson or fucking John Gruden or fucking anybody who's a quarterback whisperer, and they're not turning me into a fucking quarterback.
So then, bro, tell me. Go ahead.
Look what LaFleur did with fucking Willis in short of time, and you know what I mean. Not much short time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So who does this fall on? I mean, all right, say fuck this draft class sucked this year, but last year's draft class was good. I mean, they've had Hooker on the roster for 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long does it take you to figure out he's not no good? They could have get on the quarterback deals last year. All them quarterbacks that were out there, all of them quarterbacks.
Well, just like this year, what's their biggest need? It was actually another pass rusher on the other side of fucking Hutchinson. They didn't even fucking do that until fucking around the 5th round or something like that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I mean, I don't pretend to know how to run an organization. I really don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking the obvious questions. I mean, that's an obvious question to me. You talk to a Lion fan about it. Oh yeah, you're just no. We got
McNeil. We got McNeil coming back. We got Davenport. But they're all injury prone. They can't stay on the field. I mean, it's like, come on, people.
Yeah, he even got Marcus Davenport coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For how long? That's the thing,
Well, I mean, it's the same with us. I mean, with Jair, how long is he coming back for? Hopefully he's back for the whole year, but
I think he will. I think he's aggressive.
We've had this conversation many times before to say plenty of signs are pointing to where Jair is supposed to be coming back. I think it all comes down to whether or not he's going to accept the restructured contract that we drew up for him.
He's going to redo it. They're just hashing things out right now.
They just dropped it to him yesterday.
Yeah, they're just hashing things out right now. He'll be back, like Isaac said. He'll probably be done by Friday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is, we heard reports saying Jair wants to come back to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I think what they're trying to do is try to move like the bonuses, like if each game he gets a bonus for staying healthy, incentives. You know what I mean? If you're Pro Bowl, you get fucking bigger. You know what I mean? It's just they'll have incentives for him. You know what I mean?
I hope he hits him.
And he's the smartest thing for both sides. This way he can fucking, if he stays healthy and put balls out, we can re-sign him, go longer deal. Or if he wants to leave, then fucking at least he puts something on tape where teams will say, okay, now he can get another big contract. You know what I mean?
You don't want to leave Super Bowl.
He doesn't Green Bay. There ain't no way he does.
Yeah.
Him and McKinney fucking they work out all the time, man. And
bro, that was a crazy stat they were talking about yesterday when the 7 games that they were in this working together, they had 5 picks and only allowed 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, holy fuck, bro. What does that say?
Says they make one hell of a tandem working together.
That's fucking lockdown. All right, bro. Hell yeah, bro. They fucking totally work good together.
It's like a coverage sack,
Yeah,
it's pretty much what you get a lot of silver sacks that way. We got good corners.
Yeah, totally. All right, bro. I think our defense is great. I mean, we didn't move up 20 spots for nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't move up that high and that fast. I mean, one season we moved up so much. Were we a fluke or was it real? I mean, everybody talks shit. You guys got a no-name quarter, DC?
Yeah.
I like the no-name DC. I mean, look what he did for us. Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, let's see. What are you guys' predictions for our what do you think have we talked about? Yeah, we probably went around and talked about it. But what do you think Packers roll out? I got us 13-4. I'm stuck on 13. I think we're going to get back to that number. I think we've been going up 2 games every. I mean, that's the natural progression. Uh-oh. What's up, Mr. What's up, Chad?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Going good.
What do you guys got? What do you got, A-Dub?
I'm giving us between 10 to 12 wins.
10 to 12.
I mean, either we may go 10-7 or we may have a 12-5 season. That's as far as I'm going. I like to go one step at a time with this. Like we may have been 11-6, but I'm just saying much has to come together for me to believe that we can be better. I certainly want us to be better when it comes to how we look not against the division but against playoff teams, because both records were that bad for us last season.
Yeah, but I mean that 11-6, 5 of those was against the division.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fine for our losses. I mean, if we can win half our division games, that makes us better already.
Yeah. And I guarantee you the floor is not going to. I mean, we should have been 0-6, tell you the truth. And I guarantee you the floor is not going to let that happen this year. I will guarantee you that. And I think our team is just that much better this year. I mean, just in our receiving room, our offensive line got better. Our running backs room got, even with Lloyd coming back now. I don't know. I think this is the year we should shine, man. If we're going to take over this division, this is the year to do it.
Yeah,
I agree. Coming from a Lion fan, this is your year to do it. Really.
Yeah. And like the Lions, I'll be second, and I think it's going to be a dogfight between the Packers and the Lions this year. And then next year, well, I'm not going to put Bears in there because I don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in Cal Williams, to tell you the truth. I really don't think he's going to be that good a quarterback. I think he's by week 6, 7, Ben Johnson will say, you know what, screw this, I'm going to bench him. That's how bad I think Cal Williams is.
Yeah.
Why is Chad in the back?
Oh, I don't know why. I didn't put him in the back. I don't know how he got in the back. How'd you get in the back, Chad? Did you fade out?
You put me in the back.
Really?
I didn't.
Liar.
I didn't put myself in the back.
No, I think you just. I think you just. You faded out. That's all. Hey, think about this. Jim McMahon's 2 Super Bowl rings. He only got one. 1985 Gummy Bears and Packers. Oh yeah, he got one with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Brett's backup, but he has 2 Super Bowl rings versus the same team in the same place, 84 and 96 with the Packers. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim McMahon.
Yeah.
Who was it?
The Magic Man.
Overhyped. Holy cow. Fans think he was a great quarterback. He was like 23rd or something in a 26 or 24 league team or some shit. He was terrible. All he had to do was hand the ball to Walter.
That reminds me of 2018 Bears.
That's the most you gotta wait. That was the best chance he could have seen himself win a Super Bowl. Is either you don't do that much in the game, and you had to rely on being carried by somebody, because he definitely got carried by the defense for the Bears when he won his first ring.
Yeah, and Walter Payton. Yeah, fuck, you're right, bro. The defense was one of the best defenses still, probably arguably today.
Yeah, but one thing about too, like the 2018 Bears, you know, when they got slime with that double doink.
But you know, there is still 2 moves that I see that I remember 2 storming from the Bears that I believe is still too comical to haunt them to this day. It was about one of the moves had to be a matter of them betting so much on Khalil Mack to bring them good fortune when they outbidded us to get him.
Yeah.
I remember Claypool was supposed to change their offense or the receiver room.
Oh yeah, that was the other one I was thinking about. They outbidded us to get Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, he sucked. Yeah, no, you're right, bro. I mean, they had a few that we almost got Robinson too. Didn't he go to the Bears? We almost got him too.
Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he got better once he left the Bears, tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He probably did. Everybody gets better when they leave the Bears.
Tooney.
Or they retire.
Got better last year when he left the Bears.
Yeah. He does. Mooney looks good. Mooney looks really good. So clearly they weren't using him correctly, or maybe it's the shitty ass quarterbacks they had.
Yeah.
Which is all
that seems to be the amusing thing. Certain guys that the Bears pick up end up being better once they left them.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the most notable guys I remember they drafted who hadn't lost a step even when he left the Bears being that linebacker Roquan Smith.
Oh yeah.
That was a big mistake letting him go.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to free up the money. That was part of Poles break it down and restack it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I thought Pohl's idea was good, but honestly, all the moves he did last year, I was giving him props, but it turned out to be a 5-win season.
Yeah. Exactly.
He should have been fired. He should have been let go. I don't even understand why.
Yeah, to me, that was a step down from the momentum when y'all was picking up when you had Justin Fields. I was thinking, y'all was almost close to where you could have been a playoff team if you gave him one more year.
Yeah.
He's got up to 7 wins.
The land of misfit toys.
I mean, every Bear fan said, look at all the weapons we added. Look at all this. We at least should get 10 wins this year. Caleb, all the number one. I mean, remember that? They were all saying that. I mean, they upgraded at the quarterback. They upgraded at the O-line. They upgraded at the wide receiver. I mean, they upgraded everywhere. They got Swift. They upgraded the running back. I mean, all these upgrades to get less wins.
Looked great on paper, man. It really did.
Uh-oh. Angry Wolves fan. What's up, Colin? How'd I know it could be you? Only you, Angry Wolves fan. Sorry, bro.
Hey. Yeah, as you say that, one thing is I still hadn't forgotten about it at the beginning of the season. They talked about you had Ken bragging about Caleb Williams was walking into a rookie QB's wet dream as far as the best situation out of anyone in that draft.
Yeah, but now they blame the offensive line now.
That was said as well. That was said as all those guarantees.
And the offensive coordinator, you got to put him in there too.
Well, bro, I mean, but that was why didn't they just start over fresh for everybody? You get rid of Poles, you get rid of the coach, you're getting a new quarterback, get you a new coach.
You know, that was the first thing that was one of the few things that came to my mind. Like, if you were gonna move on from Justin Fields to a new QB, definitely there were 2 things you wanted to do. First, the first step was you should have fired your Everflus before that year got started, when you knew he was the biggest problem for y'all struggles at the time. And then another issue I would have preferred, revamp that O-line before you brought Caleb Williams over there. Yeah. Especially so he wouldn't have gotten sacked so much, because this is about the 3rd time I've seen that happen as far as a pattern. The minute you bring in a new quarterback, he ends up being the most sacked QB in the NFL during his rookie year.
Because they don't know how to pick quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Well, part of the problem, too, is the fact that they want frosting, but they don't want to build the cake. Like, if you draft a quarterback, there is a left tackle that was sitting in that draft last year named Fatanu, who played for the Saints. That dude was a monster. Why don't you draft a left tackle to go with your franchise quarterback? Yeah, getting rid of Eberflus too. I mean, drafting Rome Odunze after you picked up Keenan Allen made no sense at all. That was redundant. And to not address the offensive line, it was just criminal. It was criminal to do that.
Well, and that was the whole thing, is they said they get all these things. I mean, it's a wet dream for Caleb to come into there. I mean, what coach wouldn't want to take over this? And bro, they did all that all to get 5 wins after having 7 with Justin Fields
and Tyson Badgett.
Yeah. And why didn't they just move off of Caleb last year when it wasn't working? Why didn't they at least try out Major and see if that couldn't get some wins? I mean, they didn't even consider that.
Well, you had a dumb coach. There's no getting around it. He was not an equipped coach for that team. Like, you don't draft a guy like Caleb Williams number 1 and keep a failed defensive coach. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But this is what the Bears have been doing for the last 2 quarterbacks, the last 2 head coaches, I mean, this is the pattern.
Well, and then what they do is they went and got Ben Johnson, who's never been a coach before in his life.
Exactly.
They could have got Gruden. They could have got Gruden.
Eberflus wasn't a head coach when they found him.
John Gruden would have turned that team around. I bet.
What's his name? Nagy wasn't a head coach when they found him. I mean,
why didn't they go after like Pete Carroll or something like that? Like, go for a veteran guy.
Harbaugh was out there. Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But because the president that they hired had personal beef with Harbaugh.
Yeah, I heard that.
And that's why he passed on Harbaugh, because he had personal beef with him.
Well, that president needed to be impeached.
Fucking A, bro.
Yeah, but hey, you speak about Matt Nagy. I thought one was thinking perhaps he could have stayed around a lot longer. He was supposed to be a genius for him. Like, he had Coach of the Year at one time when he was there.
The defense was what wanted for them, though. It wasn't Trubisky. It was the defense.
Yeah, they got Mac. They got Mac like a week before the season started. I mean, bro, so many things happened for them right then and there. And look, I give them credit. They made a shot at it. They took a run. 12 wins. I mean, you go back and look before that season, they had to play 42 games to get 12 wins. That's how many games it took them to get 12 wins before that season.
Yeah, but imagine
they cheaped out on Robbie Gold too that season too, and remember the double joint. They cheaped out on Robbie Gold. Gold ended up going to the Super Bowl, so go figure that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, the Bears find a way to fuck themselves every fucking time.
Let's go get Claypool. He's going to change our receiving room.
Oh God, Chase Claypool. Kevin White, another one, amazing. Yeah.
Well, Darnell Mooney, we were just talking about him too. He's the only one who's left there that's actually done something in the last probably 5 seasons. He left there and got better.
He recognized what kind of player he was, and he recognized the role that he plays. Like, a lot of these guys want to get this big money to be the number one guy. Sometimes you're just really good at being good at what you do well, which is be a slot receiver. Look at how long Keenan McCardle played in the NFL for, and look at how successful he was at his role as a player as a number 2/number 3. That guy played for like 15 years.
Yeah. Well, hey, as of right now, when you speak of the Bears, I think if there's one thing that has yet to unfold is I think we have yet to see who the real winner is when it comes to the trade the Bears did with the Panthers to get the guys they got and for Carolina to get their QB.
Carolina was smart. They went out and got an offensive coach. And that's what is turning Bryce Young's career around. Because I like the coach that they got, the offensive coordinator from Tampa. I think he's a good coach.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we will. We'll see how it goes. I'm not saying Caleb's a bust. I'm not going to say that, but
he's a bust. I said before he even got drafted.
Well, here, let's hypothetically say if the Bears would have drafted Jaden Daniels, and let's say Caleb did end up in Minnesota, what would the trajectory be?
I feel sorry for the Vikings then. I would have to.
I mean,
there's significantly different talent level as far as what's around.
If the Bears got Jaden Daniels, I would have been much more concerned with them to think he just might have pulled off what he did in Washington. Perhaps the Bears would be a playoff team then.
Well, the thing I liked about Jaden Daniels is he moved around a lot in college. Like, he transferred from college to system to system, and he didn't try to overdo things when he was a quarterback for Washington. He took what the defense gave him. He relied on his running game, and he didn't make bad throws. Like, he took the shorter open throws. And that was the intelligence of him, and that's why I liked him better in the draft. Me and old Woody Gangham, we both liked him more. So,
well, if the Bears want to be successful, they should just become
one could say, and let's be honest, Jaden Daniels did not have that much to work with when he came to Washington and still made him a playoff team.
Yeah, they even wiped out the fucking Lions. How's that feel, Chad?
Well, they did something smart. They went and got offensive linemen for Daniels, which is the opposite of what the Bears did. And you can say what you want about Turnstile Tooney, cut Jonah Jackson, and Dahlman. I think the Vikings did better to improve their offensive linemen than the Bears did to improve theirs.
Yeah, definitely.
But guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not watching the Timberwolves right now. I was throwing things at the TV. That was the most frustrating sporting event I've watched in probably 10 years.
They're going out like a champ, huh?
They're going out like the Chicago Bears is what they're going out like.
Ooh, dang.
They're going out like the Bears.
Yeah.
That's shots fired for you.
Shots
I
fired.
mean, the Bears have either finished third or fourth in the division for 5 straight years. What would make you think that it's going to change?
Yeah.
It's not, man.
Yeah, I guess they want to believe they might have a career resurgence since they got more help for Caleb Williams over there in the draft.
Yeah.
Like they got themselves a new tight end in Loveland. They got
And
him
a new
another
receiver. Yeah,
receiver in Luther Burden.
And they once again waited on the offensive line. I mean, they got Ozzie Trapillo, but like, why didn't you get offensive linemen early again? Like, you keep wasting it. It doesn't make any sense. The Packers at least go and get offensive linemen. That's why they always are kind of in the mix. Now, whether or not the linemen always work out or not, kind of irrelevant because they at least have them in the rotation and it takes them time to develop. But at least you've got it. Like when you don't draft anybody and you waste a bunch of free agent money on old offensive linemen, what are you expecting?
Well, we always find gems in the 5th and 7th rounds on our offensive linemen. Seems like, you know.
Yeah.
In the later rounds, we find really good gems. Like Tom's was a 7th
Yeah,
round.
And another good thing about some of these linemen we get is that at least we're giving them guys some time to develop in the start.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's the part.
And
That's
you move them around too.
Yeah.
And they can
I mean,
play
that's why your
opposition.
quarterbacks always end up doing well too, is because you guys give them time to develop. You get the offensive line time to develop, and you give the quarterback time to develop. That's why you're always pretty relevant.
Yep.
So
We're the best of the worst if you ask somebody. Holy fuck. Ridiculous.
I have respect for you guys as a team. I just don't like you. That's all it is.
That's good. I mean, hey, bro, if you didn't have long hair and, choked all the time, I mean, you guys would be good too.
Hey, I do not have that long a hair.
No, yeah, you don't, bro, but I'm just, you're
Yeah.
I like McCarthy, though. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I guess he's looked good in practice. I don't know. I don't care about practice that much, but I like the fact they posted something about how the Vikings, all of the team is showing up for voluntary OTAs and working together. And I think that really pays off. Like, if you look at a team like the Bengals, who always historically start slow, these guys don't play together at all. Like, you spent a top 10 pick on McCarthy, get them all in the room together and get that chemistry going right away, even if it's not bad. Like, learn each other's tendencies. It's like I love the fact that they're doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And at least Minnesota was, and I felt Minnesota did make the smart move with the offensive lineman they picked up in the first round, as far as make sure he had the right protection up front.
I mean, they could have very easily have stayed with Blake Brandel, he's just a backup. I mean, they could have very easily have stuck with him, but I'm like, why stick with him when you know what you're getting in that guy? Why not take a guy who's young that you don't have to pay a lot of money to and have him develop with the rest of your offensive line? And I love the fact that he played tackle and guard at Ohio State and played well.
Yeah. Oh, shit, man. We're almost out of time. All right, guys. We got to say goodbye. I hate to say it. Always getting these good conversations, then you don't want to go, but we got to go. We got to end the show.
I don't want to go. You keep it going. No.
Yeah, I wish, man. I wish. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. And as always, thanks for your opinion, and we will see you next time.
Let's go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.